back with another video. Yes, let's get into some things. No, okay, hold on. I thought that shit was taken off. Hold on. Because y'all was prosecuting me for that shit last time. Damn it. What's going on, everybody? Listen, if you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this shit goes. Some shit might shut down, some shit might stop working. We might have to edit in the middle of the stream, but you know we will get through the show. If you are new, welcome and hello, okay? Shout out to all of you guys. Hold on, let me see. No, we don't want to hear that. We want to be done. All right. So, listen, shout out to all of you guys that are here in the building today. We're working through some things. I see you guys was like, you guys didn't like the little chime sound effects. Listen, I thought I got them all out of there. If they're still in there, we'll work on them, okay? But listen, I want to thank you guys all for watching the show, and let's get the show started. Let's get the shit going, okay? So Wendy Williams and Charlamagne have made up or will possibly make up. And honestly, I'm really excited about this. I think that this could be really cool. I think that this needs to happen. I feel like we have the old Wendy back. And this is great. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and you missed it somehow, you didn't see it somewhere, I'm going to attempt to try to play the video for you. But first, let me give you a little backstory. You guys know that Wendy and Charlamagne used to work together back in the day at, I forgot which radio station, but they used to work together. Something happened between them. Now Charlamagne is saying that he thinks that Kevin had something to do with why Wendy had stopped associating with him. But anytime that somebody would ask Wendy about Charlamagne, Wendy would act as if she never knew him, like she never met him. She would say, who? Or she would say, I don't know him. She would literally act like she does not know you. And so up until recently, she would never acknowledge him. Well, up until today, she would not acknowledge him, wouldn't bring him up. Any news that he's in, wouldn't talk about him at all. Like he was literally dead to her. And then after Charlamagne went and, gave Donkey of the Day and, kind of went on air and said that, he kind of felt bad for Wendy. He's showing his support for her and things like that. And then he went ahead and called her, asked her to take her to lunch and or dinner. And I think it made her day. But let's look at it and then we'll talk. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Invitations for social events just keep pouring into my phone and stuff. They really do. I mean, I was minding my own business last night. I was reading my book, I love to read. And all of a sudden my cell phone rings and it's DJ Boof. Asking me out for dinner. And just at that time, I got a knock at my door. My foie gras and ting were delivered. So I'm like, boof or food? Boof or food? No, both. So I set up my meal while I told Boof, I'll see you over the weekend, pick me up on time. Then I get back to reading my book and my phone rings again. No, it wasn't Boof. It was Charlamagne. Charlamagne wanted to take me for dinner. So look, so he says the night, and he says the time, and I said, I can't go. I'm going out with Boof for dinner. Hold on. So Charlamagne says, well, I know, Boof. Why don't we both take you out? Invitations for social events.
All right. Okay, so first of all, I want to say shout out to DJ Boof for that. I love DJ Boof. I'm a fan of DJ Boof. I personally think that DJ Boof is one of the best DJs out. If you don't know who DJ Boof is, DJ Boof does not only DJ for the Wendy Williams show, but he is also Nicki Minaj's tour DJ. So, and he's the DJ that's usually on Queen Radio for Nicki Minaj. So I think that that's really cool of Boof to take Wendy out, especially, since Wendy is not really, she doesn't always have the nicest things to say about Nicki, and I'm sure Nicki doesn't always have the nicest thing to say about Wendy, but it shows that Boof is very compassionate. DJ Boof is, he doesn't let mix business with pleasure and friendships. And so I think that that's cool too, that he's able to associate with both of them, because I was always wondering, like, how the hell does DJ Boof DJ for Wendy and then like DJ for Nicki when Nicki can't stand Wendy, and it almost seems that, Wendy is more of a Cardi B fan than a Nicki fan. But that's neither here nor there. I just thought that was pretty interesting. But DJ Boof, obviously, he doesn't let any of that bullshit get in the way of his money, which is smart. So shout out to DJ Boof. You guys should go follow him. He's a stand-up guy. He does like little live streams from time to time, which are hella funny. I've always tried to call in, but the nigga doesn't answer. Somebody tell DJ Boof that the next time the Armand Wiggins show tries to chat on Instagram Live, that he needs to pick up the phone. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously. Now, the biggest part of this for me was the Charlamagne piece. I was so happy, and you could tell that Wendy was so happy that this happened. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised that if Charlamagne is not going to make a guest appearance on the Wendy show after this dinner. You heard it here first. I am saying that Charlamagne is going to be on the Wendy show very, very soon, sooner than later, and they're going to do a little sit down. They're probably going to have a powwow, talk about what really happened, and they're going to move on. But what I think should happen, honestly, and I was talking to some people earlier today, and some people think that I was completely reaching, but what I would like to see is I say, hey, maybe Charlamagne, you probably leave the Breakfast Club. Wendy, you say to hell with the Wendy Williams show and get together and do like a podcast or some type of radio show and then just take over the whole market. Do you know what that would do if they did a show together? I feel like their show together, and okay, well, somebody was saying, well, they should be able to do Wendy could still do her day show. Charlamagne could still be on the Breakfast Club and do his Brilliant Idiots podcast. And sure, you could, but I just feel like the ratings wouldn't be the same. I think that those other shows would just flop. I don't even think the Wendy Williams show would be just as good as if she had her own platform where she could say what she wanted. She had her own podcast, uncensored type of show with Charlamagne. They could really get into some things, They could talk about pop culture, music, politics, black and white issues. I mean, they would be like unstoppable right now. Like, that would be so good. Like, I would love that. Like, I would want to definitely be an intern or something. Like, I just would want to be there. If you guys ever think of that idea, call me. But not for nothing, Wendy, if you do retire and Charlamagne, if you decide to, chill at some point, I definitely think that they should do a joint podcast together somewhere in the future. Definitely 100%. I think they would have all the guests. I think they would shut a lot of us down. We would all be like, oh my God, because they would be killing it. It's no lie. I think they would do phenomenal. Now, as far as Wendy, sis has got her groove back. She's glowing. She's glowing. And this sober house to me was the best thing that could have ever happened. This divorce to Kevin is the best thing that ever could have ever happened. I think she's at the point where she's like, damn, I should have did this sooner. But the thing is, I don't think she realized that she was going to have as much. So I don't think she knew that she was going to have as much support as she did or as she does. A lot of people are genuinely happy for her. And to be honest with you, I'm sure the network is too. I mean, you see how that lady is on there grinning and smiling ear to ear. It's not because she's getting a divorce and she's getting, she's getting a lot of support. No, them motherfucking ratings at that show is through the roof. The Wendy Williams show ratings, I'm sure, are at an all-new high, all-time high. Those ratings are just singing whistles, ratings. I'm sure they are like, keep it going, because every day she throws a little shade, and every day we're there to catch it. Like it's something new every day. So now people are watching the Wendy show that don't even know who Wendy was or what's going on, but she has such a huge audience right now because a lot of us, let's be careful, a lot of us were watching the show before, but then we kind of got burnt out. The tea got a little stale, it got a little boring, and it just wasn't as good. But now we are in it. And, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I noticed Wendy has a pattern. And I could be a little biased, but, some days you could tell like when she does a black topic day and then where she does like we'll call it a clear topic day. So usually I go for the black topic days and the clear topic days. I really don't be interested in it as much because it's kind of not the stuff that I follow. But I've been watching all topic days, and I feel like that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's watching every day. Some days with Wendy, you pick and choose, like, oh, I'm gonna watch today, or she ain't talking about shit today. But no, you almost have to watch every single day, and you miss a day, you miss a lot. So it's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. But I definitely think she's in one of the best spaces in her life right now. And I think career-wise, she's in a good place. And she looks refreshed and rejuvenated. And so that goes to show that her illnesses and her thyroid was not what was taking her out. It was the fucking stress of this marriage that had that woman on stage fainting and drinking and passing out. She was going through hell. And she doesn't talk to anybody, so she just bottles it all up inside. Stress can really kill, man. So if anybody's out there in an abusive or stressful relationship, get out. Get out. It's not worth your life. It's really not. But shout out to Wendy Williams. I'm really, really happy for her. Shout out to Charlamagne too, because for a while, I've kind of been off of Charlamagne because I've been feeling like he could be bought, but I just really didn't like how he would do Nicki Minaj, and be a little fake. But, he's redeemed himself because my other bitch is Wendy Williams. So everybody know I love Nicki and Wendy. So he did right by Wendy. And so I think I'm rolling with Charlamagne again. We're kind of cool. Now, as far as, well, no, I'm not going to get into that yet. I'll see if you guys want to really get into that. But we won't go there yet. Oh, but I will say this, Charlamagne. Side note, I'm looking for you to have that same energy with Megan Thee Stallion that you had with Cardi B when she was coming up. Let's talk about it. Black man, you know what I'm saying? You see that girl got she's got number 99 on the Billboard 100. You see that girl's got an entry. So you need to be pushing her just like you pushed Cardi B. Charlamagne. Don't do that. All right, let's take some calls. 566 563 993658. Did I say the damn number right? Let me see. All right. Well, looks like we're going to have a light show today. We don't got nobody calling in. Cool. Well, as far as a lot of people have been asking me my opinion regarding the Avion, Foster, Williams, whatever the situation is, and in the Charlamagne situation. Well, I want to say this. As far as that whole thing, I didn't watch. I know there was another interview done with a manager. I didn't watch that video. But as far as the Avion Foster and Charlamagne situation, I just feel like Charlamagne used that as a way to clear his name. I don't feel like Charlamagne knows that man. I don't feel like they've really associated that much. I really think that whole thing, now that I'm really paying attention to it, is a bunch of fake news and a bunch of made up stuff for clicks, views, viral and viral content. Because there's still, I mean, after I had to really sit and reflect on it, there's really no receipts of anything. But in the case of Charlamagne, I mean, if somebody is out here going to defend you or give you a way to clear your name, and you didn't have to do it and give it any life.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
That thing is not supposed to be going off like that, because y'all was getting so mad at me that was going off. But every time somebody donates, that thing is going to go off. So don't kill me, okay? Please do not kill me. I thought I turned it off. I can't do it right now. But I'm going to turn it off, okay? Now, what I was saying was, I just feel like Charlamagne used that boy's statement or interview as a way to address the Jessica Reed situation and clear his name. Period. That's what I think. I don't think that he cares either way about Avion. I don't think that he really knows him. I don't think that he's associated really with him at all, because you see that he didn't even really know. He didn't co-sign those allegations of, the sexual relationship with Kevin Hunter and Avion. Only thing he touched on was clearing himself, and he used that boy's interview as proof. So Charlamagne was very strategic in co-signing that interview. He only co-signed that interview because he could use it to his benefit. So let's be very clear on that. Okay. All right. Let's take some calls. 860-7573. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hi, yes. Make sure you turn me down in the background, too.
Armand.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. I got through?
Yes.
There's money on the floor.
Okay, let me say this. This is Keisha calling. I am so infatuated with everything Wendy Williams. I'm so happy. She is blowing up. Let me first tell you, everything that you're doing is so good. I'm a new subscriber for like maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I love your show.
Thank you.
I be in my house cleaning up, smiling. You would think I have company. I'd be like, yes, you are the truth. Congratulations on 50,000 subs.
Yes, thank you.
And God bless you with many, many more. You're going to soar. And you and Wendy and Charlamagne would do the damn thing.
Yes, we would.
But I'm so happy and excited. I tune in every day. Monday, you should have heard me. Yes, bitch! When she took that ring off her finger and had on the flower. I'm so entertained. I love everything that you're doing. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless you. Yes, we like that. Shout out to the caller. Yes, we like that energy. Let's keep that energy going. Shout out to Erica Erica says, love your channel. Thank you. My girl Dawn Michelle says 50,000 subscribers, 4,000 live, and our king continues to climb. Love you, Armand, for all you are as all you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys all. Yes, that is right. We just hit 50,000 subscribers. Today is a good day for a lot of us. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of you guys that are watching. All right, let's take some more calls. We'll get into the 50,000 celebration tonight during our music show. Armand listens to your music live, so you want to be there so we can celebrate our milestone here at the Armand Wiggins Show, okay? And if you want to submit your music, you can do so now because the contest starts tonight at 7. All right, let's take another caller. 757-3176, you're live on the air. Turn me down.
Hello?
Hi, what's going on?
Hey, Armand. Yes, I'm calling in because I love your show. I
Thank
love
you.
it so much. About the whole Wendy situation, like, I'm so proud of her. Like, she finally decided to let that piece of trash go and just, take control of her life. And I'm just so happy for her. And yes, so, like, it really makes me so happy. And Charlamagne, as far as him, I feel like he kind of like, I feel like he paid Avion to go on Tasha K's show to make it seem like to make up the story. So I feel like he made that story up. I feel like Charlamagne paid him for that, but I'm not sure. I'm just, it's alleged.
Yeah, it's all alleged. Yeah, with that whole situation, I'm definitely happy for Wendy too. As far as him being paid, that could be true. But I don't know. I think that man got paid by a lot of people, and I don't think that man really has any.
I feel like he be lying. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no real receipt
coming out about Avion though.
Well, it just seems like he's chasing money, and this is some type of extortion deal to me. I mean, I feel like this is all about money. Because if he was an artist, he's been singing all over or every time he's done these interviews, but he's never singing any of his own music. It's something to be said about a person that's supposed to be a recording artist, but every time they have to open their mouth to sing, they're singing somebody else's shit. Like, it's just like, where is the scam?
Exactly, yeah. Like, it's like kind of like the Element Jacquees situation where he's like, look, stop singing my songs, yo. You got your own music, don't you?
Absolutely.
So Avion, he a cover singer. Yeah. But I just love your show, and I don't know, I kind of get that vibe from him, like he's being paid by somebody, and it's kind of like far-fetched. I don't know.
All right, yeah, thank you.
That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Bye.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
Hold on, it's all kind of alerts going off. I thought this shit was done. I don't understand why. This is. Hold on. I don't want to press the wrong thing. Y'all were killing me for having these. Oh my God. All right, we're just gonna keep it moving. So sorry we won't have the sound effects next time, you all. So sorry about that. Shout out to our newest member. Shout out to our homeboy Samuel Woodson, always coming through, supporting the channel. Come on, we got 50,000. This is our birthday. We got 100. Hey, hold on. Hey. Stop the music. Wait, we just got another one. Another $100 donation.
There's money on the floor.
Shout out to, this comes from one of my loyal moderators, one of my friends now. She is one of my friends. I consider her a friend now. She's just not a moderator. She is a friend of mine. Shout out to Miriam. She said, shout out to Armand, 50,000 subscribers. Love to the BNB moderators. Love you all. Love the BNB squad. Your loyal supporters. Yes. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. It's a good day for us all. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Be original, bitch. Okay. We gotta finish the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. It's a party here. We party, we gossip, we sip, and we talk, and we get into some things. All right. Let's get into it. All right, let's take another caller. 225-5649. You're live on the air.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Pam. I'm calling from the Big Easy.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
Great. I am celebrating Wendy Williams' success. You just don't know. There's no party in the world like a New Orleans party. That's what I'm doing. We party down here 7 days, 24 hours a day. And trust me, since this been going on, I've been partying at my house, getting it on.
Have you?
Yes. Of course, you can come out here 24 hours, 7 days a week in New Orleans and drink all you want. You go to a club, all you want. For 7 days. It's non-stop here in New Orleans.
I love New Orleans. My favorite place in New Orleans to go eat is at Neo's. I love Neo's. Shout out to New Orleans. Yes.
Oh, you go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, when you come, you're going to have to give me a call. I'll take you. I'll take you on Bourbon Street. We'll go out in the French Market. We'll go to the Audubon Zoo.
Okay.
There's so much to do here. The food here is fantastic.
All right. So how did you feel about Wendy Williams being asked to dinner by Charlamagne?
Oh, I thought it was great. I think they'll be hitching up their friendship again. It was a wall there because of her husband. But I feel as though, that will be knocked down. They can rebuild their friendship one-on-one like it used to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. One of my good girlfriends. Hold on. I gotta bring it back. Shout out to my moderator, SB the Harlemite. When I went out to New York to do my small little meet and greet and kind of, meet some of my supporters, she was one of the first ones I met there. She came out there and she was waiting for me in this little bar or lounge or whatever. I was actually late. She was there and she's been a supporter and I was happy to meet her. And thank you again for the donation. Thank you. She says, much love and success to you. Here's another 50K. Here's to another 50K. Thank you. Look at me, I'm talking about here's another 50K.
Stupid.
Bitch, I ain't got the first 50K.
You're trash.
Shout out to you. Okay, we got one more. Samantha Olivia says, love your growth. Thank you so much, Samantha, for the $50 super chat. Let's get into it. It's our party. It's a good day, everybody. It's a good day.
Be original, bitch.
It's a good day, everybody. It's a good motherfucking day to be alive. It's a celebration. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is a good day for everybody. This is a good day for one of my icons, Wendy. And let me tell you, the only two books I bought was the Wendy Williams book and Charlamagne's book. The first one. I didn't buy the second one because I stopped liking them. But I bought Wendy's book and I bought Charlamagne's book, and the fact that them two are able to get back into a good place on the day that we've reached a 50,000 subscriber milestone, it's great. I want to send out, this live is strictly about sending out great energy to you guys, to the viewers. This is good energy. So if there's somebody that you want to repair a relationship with, and you know that it was broken for something probably very minuscule, probably try and reach out to them, because they probably miss you as much as you miss them, okay? Come on now. Let's send out some positive energy out there for those people that are at work, for those people that are driving in the car, for those people that are just sitting at home, wishing that they could be doing something else. Here's some good love and positive energy, okay? So let's get into that. Let's get into that good energy. Yes, yes, it's a good day, people. It's a good day. It's a good day, everybody. Ooh, hello, 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 hello.
Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I know people are probably like, damn, Armand, do you ever shut the hell up? Can I just get through the line? Well, yeah, you can, but this is the day. We were going to try to have a little bit of a party last night, but later on tonight, but you guys want to celebrate today, right now, that we just hit our milestone, So we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate, so have patience. And if you're watching the replay, then goddamn it, make sure you subscribe so you can be here live during the party, because today is a good day. All right. Let's take another caller. Um, 239-2215. You're live on the air.
Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
I just want to, nothing much. I'm just down here. I got to come on, but I just want to make it short and sweet. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Like the other callers say, I'll be home, mopping, sweeping, dancing. You think I have a whole party, and I'm listening to you. And I love the music.
Thank you.
Everything that you be hitting on, you be right on point.
Thank you.
I mean, you break it down to the T, and I love it. And happy birthday! We
Yes!
at 50K.
Yes, we are.
Oh my goodness! Yes, that's all I really want to say. But thank you. Bye, love.
Bye. Thank you for the support. Bye.
Yes, bye.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, 929-9967. You're live on the air.
Yes, Armand, 50,000.
Yes, what's going on? Yes.
I love you, Armand. I just wanted to say that as far as Charlamagne goes, I think Charlamagne never really had a problem with Wendy. That's why I think that as soon as the divorce was in swing, Charlamagne reached out. I want to say he always showed Wendy love. He never really threw her no shade like that. His issue was always Kelvin. That's why I'm so happy that he reached out and got at her. Yes, I never really, even when you hear him talking on a Breakfast Club, he never really threw shade at Wendy.
No, he never really did throw shade at Wendy.
I thought he was scared for Wendy's life. He didn't want to see her on Snap, is what I thought it was. For real.
Well, thank you, caller.
Okay, Armand, I love you.
I love you
for. Tell you, keep doing your thing. You are the man. I love you from New York City, Brooklyn.
Shout out to BX or Brooklyn. Well, yeah, not BX, Brooklyn. I'm not from New York. Come on, don't get me here.
Yes, not the Bronx.
Not the Bronx, Brooklyn. BK. There it is. Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
All right, let's take another one. Private caller, you're live on the air.
Congratulations, Armand!
Yes! Yes, Michi, what's going on, boo?
I am so happy.
happy for you. Love you, love you, love you. We knew this was going to happen. We already have put it out in the universe.
Yes.
And now it's here so quickly.
Yes, it is.
So quickly.
So what's your take?
Such a blessing. Actually, I just wanted to say I agree with you. You know, positive energy. Let's give it to everyone. I also agree with the other callers. When we do have you on, whatever's going on stops, and we just go ahead and party for that time. Like, the energy is live, y'all. It's so live. And, you know, as far as Charlamagne and Wendy, that is just a blessing because poor Wendy all alone in that house, you know, just isolated from everybody because of her abusive ex, because that's, you know, what they do so that you don't have a chance, you know, to try to breathe and get away from them. And now that she's finally, you know, Charlamagne's been a friend of hers, like, you know, that was her road dog forever. And so to have him back after February, that's just, you know, such a blessing for her. I actually hope other people, you know, that used to rock with her also get to kind of come back so that, you know, in her later years now, she can actually, you know, be like she should, where, you know, our elders should be able to be out with their friends and just enjoying their, you know, lives, not just stuck, you know, by themselves all alone. And that's pretty much what she's been. Like, that could drive you alone, you know, that could drive you crazy just being on your own, all alone, don't have anybody.
Absolutely.
In itself, no matter how much money you have, you know, if you don't have the fun and, you know, the people to enjoy spending it with and having it with, it's not really a benefit to you.
So how do you feel about the interview, the Avion Foster and the Charlamagne and the Jessica Reed? How do you feel about all that?
That was just, I mean, both of those interviews, I'm sorry, you already know, like, that's trash. You know, the second interview, you kind of thought, well, maybe we'll get something, but the second interview, at least, you know, he seemed like he was in a better state, but it was still just, you know, regurgitated trash. It seemed like she was trying to push him to, you know, spill some Charlamagne tea that wasn't even in the mug, wasn't no tea, you know what I'm saying? And he was pretty much saying, like, you know, if that was Charlamagne's story, that he would tell it himself. You know, he didn't let her push him into that, at least. You know, that was good. But even that second interview, like, what do you know from the first interview? Not a damn thing. We don't know nothing. Like, it was just more trash. At least it wasn't as weird as the first interview, but you could tell, you know, it was just a push, like, to really get that Charlamagne tea that wasn't there. Because I don't believe that Charlamagne and, you know, Kelvin dealt with each other like that. Like, the way that Charlamagne has been, it doesn't seem to me like, you know, a jilted lover at all. It seems like somebody who knew the tea, the real Wendy tea, you know, knew what she was going through, and as a friend really didn't have any way to try to help out besides to say, like, keep your eyes on him because, you know, if my friend ends up, you know, 6 feet under, well, we know he has something to do with it. You know, that's what it seems like to me. It doesn't seem like he was like, you know, oh, my man and my boo is gone. Like, no, I don't get those vibes.
All right. Thank you, Mishi.
Definitely. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. See you tonight.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yes. Let's take some more callers. 267-5639. You're live on the air.
I'm live.
Yes, that's you, boo.
Oh, hey, Armand.
Hello.
Congratulations on your 50K.
Thank you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I wanted to know, is the manager legit or not, or is she frauding? Like, what's going on with that? Like, has anybody investigated her? Like, why is she coming forth now? She done seen him doing all these gigs, and she didn't try to collect the coin then, but now all of a sudden she's saying that he owe her money for every gig that he did. So what's up with that?
I'll be honest with you. I did not watch that particular interview because I try to, if I'm being honest, and everything I say, people take it as shade, and I know this is going to come across as shade, but this is not shade. I didn't watch that interview because I could barely sit through it. I would much have rather sat through the second Avion interview, which was the worst interview in the history of interviews, than watch that interview with the manager because it was so irrelevant. And it just, to me, I just feel like the whole thing is a fucking scam because I don't believe Avion. So if I don't believe him, I don't believe her. I don't believe none of this shit because
Right.
still there is no receipts that this man even was really that close in affiliation to Kevin. All we seen was, and I could be wrong, listen, because I don't just dive into all of that bullshit over there. But what all I seen was a man that sung Happy Birthday to Wendy Williams and a man that kind of went viral on the internet and that was invited to the Wendy Williams show and sung again. Other than that, everything else is a bunch of hearsay.
Right.
And see, I don't want to go too far because people are going to start thinking that I'm just trying to talk about somebody else.
Go there.
My thing is, I don't trust any.
That's what makes you different from everybody else because you go there. And we come to you so you can go there.
Let me tell you something. I just don't trust. I don't trust any of it because people were sending me pictures of the manager and I didn't really look too far into it. But when I looked over and I seen the manager posting pictures and then in some of the pictures from 2017, on that profile, there was a Tasha K hashtag. Not many people use Tasha K hashtag. So my thing is, you've been in communication with these motherfuckers since 2017, bitch. Like, all this shit was planned out and calculated from the fucking beginning.
Right.
Like, I don't believe none of this shit. I think all of this shit is to cause a ruckus on the internet. And we're buying it, and we fell for it.
Right.
I think all of this is just supposed to be a viral shit show, honestly. To be honest, and you got an opportunistic person that had a little bit of clout, but he had with no music, that's trying to get some money and some fame, but going about it the wrong way. But because they're stupid and misguided, they're willing to get exploited by bloggers. Thank you, caller.
Right. So what's the tea? Did Tasha K pay him $10K or do she got points like that to be paying? Okay.
We're still looking into that. I'm not sure. For all I know, the lady that called in to our show the other day, to my show the other day, that could have been the damn manager lady because we haven't heard anything back from her. They were looking up the lawsuit that was supposedly been had on Avion, but no one was able to find the lawsuit in Macon, Georgia. So if we're still looking for that information. So if you guys find it, email it to me, but I'm over it. I'm not buying into none of that bullshit. All of that is some bullshit to topple the internet, in my opinion, because it's just too out there. And it's clear that there was some affiliation prior to. If you remember, Tasha K was supposed to put out some information and then retracted the information because it was just too much about Kevin. Remember? Mm-hmm. This is probably that information. Mm-hmm. Because it's vulgar as that story. What would that information be? This was that information that she kind of retracted. So that means she had been in on this for a while. They have been concocting this fucking plan. Like, don't buy into that bullshit. It's entertaining.
Didn't you hear something about it months ago? Because you said that you was trying to reach out to the guy.
Right. But what I'm saying is, how this could have been even before me, because the lady that did call in said that. Remember, the guy said that he's only been affiliated with them 2 years, and then as soon as it happened, I wasn't on it as soon as it happened. So who knows? They could have been in on this from the moment that it happened. 2 years ago. So in 2017, when they was using her hashtags and shit. I don't know.
Right.
But I don't believe it.
Thank you for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
And I just want to say congratulations again on your 50K, and thanks for taking my call. And, keep giving us what we love. Spilling all that shit. Expose them all. Expose them all.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. So, shout out to Claudia Mayhow. The positive energy. Love you, Armand. Keep doing what you're doing, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, because I do not want to talk about that, because I just feel like talking about that is a waste of my energy. Okay. Shout out. It's It's a fantastic day. All right, let's take a couple of more calls. 816-1064, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, I was calling because I wanted to bring up the fact on your last live, one of them, you had said that you was wondering why Tasha K didn't ask what happened to the old management.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of came out that he still was signed to them. So basically, he got into a contract with Kevin that he wasn't supposed to.
Which would possibly also mean that she probably knew that information, but since they were in on this whole thing, she's not going to ask that question because it's going to debunk the whole purpose of the interview because he would be proven to be a fraud.
And she, the manager also said that since that's the case, if he is signed with Kevin, that he wouldn't be able to sue Kevin because he's in contract with them.
And listen, and you could be right because remember when I told you guys, I emailed him, right? And he told me he would be willing to do the interview when management allows. And I said, well, okay, did I miss something? Are you managed by Kevin? And he never responded. So
so he's basically managed by both of them, and she said she had just found that out, that he was managed by Kevin, that she was trying to get Kevin to manage him, but Avion said he didn't want to do it. But I guess he went back behind her back and did it.
Chow, I really don't know. It just sounds like all of that stuff over there is just like a big old clout chasing, money extortion mess. And then, you know, I just don't understand what does this do for the topic at hand, which is like, you know, Wendy Williams. Like, what do you get out of this after? Nothing. Like, Wendy's not going to work with him, I don't think. I mean, she would be stupid. Like, what career do you get? What career do you get out of this? Like, what do you get out of it? Like, what is the point? And then there's still no receipts on any of this. Now, like I said, I didn't watch that interview with the manager. I really didn't. I tried, and I don't want to seem like I'm throwing shade, but I can't. The shit was like, I was like, either I'm going to sit here and kill myself and try to watch 30 minutes or whatever, however long this is, or I can look at my own shit to do. And I didn't want to watch that bullshit. I didn't want to watch that. The shit was boring. It wasn't really even that entertaining. I couldn't sit through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to bring up the fact that when you were speaking about the manager, you was wanting Tasha K to ask, like, what happened to old management? Well, they didn't speak about that because he still is legally signed to old management. And she said into 2022.
Right. So, which goes to my point. This is awesome bullshit. And Tasha K definitely knew that if that was the case. You get what I'm saying? Like, she knew that. But she didn't bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, how you doing all these shows and your manager don't know?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a whole web of bullshit. Like, I don't know, and I don't even want to try to untangle that shit because it probably goes way deeper than we could even imagine. And it's just, it's like, I don't believe any of it. I really don't believe. From her to him to the manager to the interview, like, for all we know, they could all be in cahoots with this shit.
Yeah, and also I'm just so happy for Charlamagne and Wendy because didn't nobody think it was going to happen, and I don't think Wendy would have reached out to Charlamagne, so I'm glad he took that leap into doing it.
Yes,
because I think now she's still way better, and like everybody, Charlamagne is who he is because of her, and so if they able to connect, they gonna make something really big.
Yes, I think so too. I think that they can take over. I think they could take over the radio podcast game. They really could.
Yeah.
So thank you for calling in.
Thank you for accepting my call. All right.
Absolutely. Love you. Bye. Yeah, guys, like I'll tell you, I really don't know too much about that. The only piece that like I said, is the Charlamagne portion that I paid attention to, and I feel like Charlamagne used that guy to pretty much be like a live receipt as to prove whatever his point was. Do I believe Charlamagne in that situation? I'm neither here nor there with it because I don't really know what even happened between Charlamagne and Jessica Reed, nor do I care. That's not something that I'm even digging into. I'm not even interested in getting that far into it. So I probably wouldn't be able to help you with that because I don't know. As far as the Avion Foster and then the managers, like I said, I didn't watch that interview and I don't fucking know anything that's going on over there because we've been here before with the scandal for the fucking views or money and things like that. So I don't know who to believe. I don't really trust the shit. I need more receipts to even prove that this nigga is a credible source. So that's my statement on that. All right. 504-3762. You're live on the air.
Well, what's good, all mine?
What's going on?
Six, you heard me? From New Orleans, I just want to congratulate you. I've been watching you for a couple of months, you heard me? You're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, I'm proud of Wendy, you heard me? Because it takes a strong woman or person, period, to endure everything all that shit you got going on in the background and knowing the whole world talking about you, that ain't no good feeling. I can only imagine what she was going through. So she's just a strong woman and just somebody to look up to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, caller.
Yeah, that's all I had to say. Just showing you some love, you heard me?
Shout out to New Orleans in the building. Thank you.
All day.
All right, wow. It looks like we got 2,000 people on here and we got a new $50 super chat from Ricardo. See, Ricardo, I told you I didn't hate you. God damn. Now that you're on the live, you could be a moderator again. See, I never disliked you. I just never seen your ass. Believed in your vision even before we became the B&B squad. Here's a little something for a steak and dinner. For a steak dinner. Congratulations. Shout out to you and thanks for the super chat. Yes, 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 yes. Hold on, we're going to start it over. And we got 2,000 people on here. We're going to keep this good energy. The devil's trying to bring that low-hanging frequency. We're not going to vibe low. No low vibrationals. No low vibrations. Come on. Be original, bitch. Be original, bitch. Thank you. Let's take a couple more. Then I gotta get out of here, you all. All right. 832-4217.
Hey, Armand.
Hi.
You probably don't know this, but I was wondering, have you heard about the whole Tasha K and sending a letter to court?
No.
You remember that guy was suing her for defamation? The other blogger, Dennis?
Yeah.
Dennis something.
Does this have anything to do with Wendy? Because I don't want to talk about her. I really don't.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't care. Fuck her.
Oh.
We popping. Yeah. We got 2,000 people on here. Why do we need to talk about this bitch? Like, get her out of here. She's trash. Bye. Thank you, caller. Love you, though.
I was only mentioning it because, we know that she be lying, and this just goes into more of her lies because she was saying she don't have a lawsuit, and then come to find out she did, and she just sent the letter instead of showing up. So I don't know. I think that is weird.
Yeah, me too. But thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah, I'm kind of over that. Let's talk about something outside of that. 443-5876. You're live on the air.
Armoy?
Yes. Hey Mo, what's going on, boo?
What's going on? Yes, 50K. Let's talk about
Let's
that.
talk
All
about
right.
that. Oh,
I just
period.
want to say congratulations to you. You know I love you to death. I just want to say congratulations. They cannot stop your greatness. All right?
Thank you
That's
so
all I had
much,
to say.
boo. I'll see you tonight. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Yes. Okay, we'll take a couple of more callers. 240-5037. You're live on the air.
Hey, Omar.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Omar. Not much. Congratulations, baby. I love you. Hey, this is just my opinion. This may be a different side of it, but it's a possibility that Charlamagne the God and Wendy Williams is trying to get in front of what Avion's saying. I think he has some truth to him. I think he went a little bit into depth, and then some of it got a little weak, and the manager, she was just weak, period, to me. But I think that they are trying to get in front of what Avion is saying, because Charlamagne did acknowledge that he knew them, and they all lived together.
Well, of course he did that because
today.
Well, he acknowledged that because it benefited him. That's the only reason.
But he did say, he said what the guy was saying could be somewhat true, with the exception of him and Wendy.
Of course.
That's what he said. He said, but yeah. So I think it's some truth to it, and I think we just need to watch it come full circle. I think Wendy and Charlamagne is probably hooking up so they could get their story straight, because I think there's more to it.
Oh,
I
cool.
really do. I just don't think that guy came up there to make an ass out of himself in front of his wife and lie.
I do.
I think he might have told some lies, but I think he might have.
I think he thought he was going to get some. I thought he thought he was going to get some money for going viral and you know, kind of being around Wendy. I think he thought he was going to get more than what he got. He thought he was going to have a bigger career, and then once he realized he wasn't going to get any more, then he decided to start to build a story, and then the extortion started to happen.
No, but I think it was a story all the time, and they was just keeping it under the wrap by having him hanging on. Because if you notice, he seemed like he's hungry. He just want to get out there. And so I believe that he would have done anything for a contract. And I think they probably did use him. And when he was going to go with the story, they probably promised him money so he wouldn't. So after they didn't come through, he said, freak it. I'll go on Tasha K. I'll go on the blogs and tell him.
Then they also are saying that she allegedly paid too. So I don't really know. I don't know. I don't believe it. I need more information.
I think it's going to come full circle. I wouldn't count him all out. But like I said, I think they screwed the brother over, and this is his way of getting in front of it. And Charlamagne and Wendy go get together to make sure that their shit is airtight. So everything won't be aired out. Yeah, I don't think they all innocent, baby. I think they all in it together.
All right. Thank you, caller.
Somebody paid that boy to just come forward. Okay, baby. Be good.
Bye. Okay, so what I want to say is, before we wrap it out of here, at the end of the day, outside of all that messy bullshit, I want to say today's a good day. Charlamagne, two radio icons. I think Charlamagne is on his way to being a radio icon. He definitely is an influential voice in the culture. And Wendy Williams, at this point, a radio and television icon. I think that this is great for the world of broadcasting, radio, and entertainment, to see these two great personalities link up together. I definitely would love to hear them on a podcast together, or on a radio show together. I would love to see them go back and forth and banter. I would love to see them on tour. I would love to see Wendy really kind of get in her bag and come down to these new, like, to do the Joe Budden podcast, do the Brilliant, go on to the Breakfast Club. I wouldn't be surprised if, when Wendy's book comes out, she doesn't go and do a press run over at Power 105. I definitely think that she probably will go and sit there with Angela Yee, DJ Envy, and Charlamagne the God. I think that'd be great. I would like to see it sooner than later, but I think she's probably going to do it when she has a little bit more to talk about other than, her divorce. Maybe when the divorce is over and the book is out, I think that's probably when she's going to do it. Okay? Now, before we get out of here, tonight, it's a different kind of show. It's not so hot topic based as far as celebrity gossip. It's our music show where we're giving out an award to, not this one, this is mine. So this one got a little fingerprints and stuff on it, but we're going to order you a fresh, I'm having a brain fart on what the hell this is. Oh, a plaque, okay? For our mom, listen to your music live. We just want to give back to those independent artists. So putting in a lot of work, and sometimes they don't get the right exposure that they deserve. Or we just want to kind of encourage more people to put out music, because we here at the Armand Wiggins Show, we love music as well. So if you would like to, we have some, you could submit at the Armand Wiggins Show .com. You can submit your music until 6 p.m. tonight for your music to be heard on tonight's show. The show will start at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You could submit for a friend, family member, coworker, whomever. Also, if you would like to become a member, we will be doing our members only live very, very soon. I'm working on the date for that. It's where you guys will get to exclusively ask me anything you guys would like. See, that's the part of it where I will answer most questions about anything. In our members only section, you guys can ask me a little bit more. We can go into depth about, bullshit and personal things like that. So if you guys would like to become a member, moderators, please put the link in the comments below. And if you would like to get some B&B Squad merchandise, please visit us at the ArmandWigginsShow.com, and you can get some Armand Wiggins Show merchandise on our website. Now, if that's all, make sure you guys subscribe, because we are officially on the road to 100,000. Okay? We are halfway there. We have hit 50,000 subscribers. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much. The show is growing. It is crazy now. Like, I've never really had this many people consecutively on a live stream before like this. We're breaking records here each and every day, and I'm thankful and I'm so grateful for you guys all. Shout out to everybody who has sent in donations, super chats, PayPals, and Cash Apps. Without you, this show wouldn't be able to run smoothly. So thank you for your contributions to the show and allowing me to sit here and inform you and entertain you every single day. All right? Until next time, if you didn't make it on today's show,
thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Save the number and be ready for our next show, okay? Now, we're going to rock out what I almost said something bad. I'm not going to do that. But until next time, keep that same energy, and I will see you soon.